Greetings, friends, family, and future Alpha Beta Kappa inductees. In 1981, I graduated high school with about a 2.5 GPA. Back then, I never saw the need for education. My parents made sure I did my homework, and I would zip right through it and do the least I had to do just to get her done. During my 4 years of high school, I graduated 16 English classes, but I was always an average student, or below. I remember the first time I achieved an A in my algebra class. My mom hugged and kissed me frantically when I showed her my report card. But throughout the semesters, the grades made their downhill slide. I just wanted to finish high school and find a job. I just wanted to move out and, like most 18-year-olds, take over the world. 6 years later, at the age of 24, I'm still living at home. After many talks with my older brother, I made the decision to join the Air Force in January 1989. As a photographer, during my 20 years of military service, I attended technical school at Lowry Air Force Base in Denver, Colorado. Additional professional schools, leadership schools, and the non-commissioned officers academy. I was starting to look forward to these types of military training. The fear of failing was gone, and I realized that these courses were needed to further my professional military career. I returned in 2009, but the career I had in the military was flooded in the civilian marketplace. A niche was needed to be successful. The fear of failing had returned. For now, I had to keep in mind my beautiful wife, Linda, and our 2 children. Failure is not and cannot be an option. The job scene being the way it is, I needed to do something different and have something more marketable. It was time for a change. Euripides, one of the 3 great tragedians of classical Athens, said, "Whoso neglects learning in his youth loses his past and is dead for the future." Mr. Euripides was partially right. While it is true I neglected my learning during my youth, and yes, I have lost the past, but my future is far from being dead. I signed up with IBMC in November 2011. And after I earned my first 2 A's in my classes, I was like, hey, this is kind of neat. I kept noticing the Alpha Beta Kappa brochures on campus. I noticed the pictures on the walls of the previous graduations and the graduates that wore the red ABK sash. Is this possible? Can I really possibly achieve this recognition? Let's give it a shot and see what happens. I kept going to my classes and the A's kept coming. By the time of my first awards assembly, they were calling out the names for the dean's list. Imagine my disappointment when my name was not called. I figured there must have been some sort of error somewhere, and I could just forget about joining ABK. Now imagine my surprise when they called the president's list, and then they called my name. ABK was back on track. I was like that high school kid again that couldn't wait to show his mom the certificate he earned. My 85-year-old mother lives in Florida, and when I called her, she said she saw the president's certificate attached to the email I sent her. She yelled at me, saying, "I knew you could do it. You were following me all those years. I knew you could do it." I was so proud of her, and I was proud of that certificate as well. Education for me has become a priority for me now that I have 3 children in the 2nd and 3rd grades. I want to show them that no matter who it is or how old you are, even if it is their old dad, education is important. I do not want them to press on with life to just survive and just live out. When my children show me their certificates that they get in school, I also show them mine. I get a "good job, Daddy" from my boys Nicholas and Andrew, and a hug from my daughter Ember. I want them to remember when Daddy went to school at night and what can be achieved when you apply yourself and set your sights on the goal. Mary Kay Ash, businesswoman and founder of Mary Kay, said, "Don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they think they can do. You can go as far as your mind lets you. What you believe you can achieve." Congratulations to all the 8K inductees. All of your hard work and achievements